Austin is just now getting home from work, and we are going to grill some chicken. I'm going to roast some vegetables and potatoes, and I have leftover vanilla ice cream to have for dessert. And so we're going to have a good supper, and I wanted to bring you along with us. Maybe you'll be eating supper at this meal, maybe you'll eat another meal, maybe you won't be eating anything when you watch this video, but I hope that you will enjoy it. You have a good day?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you?
Good. Love you.
Nothing behind.
You ready to have a good supper?
Let's do it.
Oh. Zoomies have been activated. She gets so excited when Austin gets home that she just can't control herself. Earlier today, I went ahead and marinated the chicken. This was chicken that had been froze, so I had it thawing in the sink. And when I pulled it out, I discovered that the chicken breasts were somewhat big, and I wanted to kind of tenderize them and make them a little bit thinner so they would cook quicker and cook more even. And a really good way to do that, I've found, is to put them in a Ziploc bag and then take a ice cream scoop and just try to evenly do both sides. So I did that, and I got them a little bit thinner so that way they would cook easier. Then to marinate them, I just put everything into the bag that they were already in. So I put in some olive oil, I put in some coconut aminos, which is kind of like a soy sauce type replacement. I put in salt and some pepper, and then I also put in onion powder and basil. I wanted to do basil today. And then I put in some minced garlic that I grabbed out of the fridge, and that was it. And so I kind of moved the bag around, just trying to make sure that all the chicken breasts got evenly coated, and those have been marinating in the fridge for several hours. I also went ahead and cut up the vegetables. We love to eat roasted vegetables. That's one of our favorite ways to eat them. It's super fast and easy to roast vegetables, but yet they always taste really good, and they pretty much go with anything. So the vegetables I had on hand today was a pepper, a zucchini, some carrots, and I had leftover red onion that had already been used for something else. So I went ahead and got all of those chopped up, and I went ahead and got the potatoes ready, and they are in the oven now because I knew that they would probably take the longest. So I like to do potatoes many different ways, but what I wanted to do today was take some of the little potatoes we had and poke holes in them, make sure you get holes on every side, and then put them in a cast iron skillet, pour a generous amount of olive oil over them, and salt them generously, and then put the pan in the oven. I'm cooking it at 450 for about 30 minutes. Those potatoes are small, so I wasn't really sure how long I should cook it. I didn't think they would need any longer than that, but we'll see. That was the timer for the potatoes, so I'm going to see if they're done. Oh yeah, those are done. They're so small I didn't think they would need any more than 30 minutes, but those are perfectly done, and you can see they've got some crunch on the outside. Those should be good. Before Austin gets the chicken going on the grill, I'm going to start the vegetables. I like to coat them with oil when they're in the bowl because I think it's easier to get them coated that way. And then I just do salt and pepper. I'll toss them around, and then if I need to add more oil or more salt and pepper, I can. Might add just a little more oil. I don't want them dripping, but I just want to make sure they're coated enough to not stick to the pan. We'll salt them again since there's a lot of them in there. And you could salt and pepper them once they're on the pan itself. I just like to do it this way. Get them spread out. And then I'm going to bake these at 450 for about 18 minutes, and then I'll check them and see if they're done. So this is the first time we have used this grill at the new house here.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed.
Thank you, Grill Master.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you
Your turn.
know the drill. Come show me your plate. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Eat up, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That chicken is real good.
Pretty good. Oh, that's good.
Pretty good.
However you marinated it is good.
Thank you.
How did you marinate it?
I did olive oil, salt, pepper, minced garlic, onion powder, basil, coconut aminos.
Yeah, that's good.
It's pretty good. Nice to eat outside too. It's not too hot.
No, weather's pretty nice today. Finally.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain here.
Yeah. Seems like we've had bad weather for several weeks now.
Yeah. All the
Oh.
rain has really made the potatoes and the flowers come up good though.
Yeah, it has.
And our beans and cucumbers on down there coming up too.
I hadn't even really paid attention to them.
And the corn that's planted in the big garden's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that tall.
Yeah. They'll be blowing up before you know it.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't keep a deer out.
Maybe the smell of olive around here will be enough to
Might be.
keep them away a little bit at least.
Are deer afraid of dogs? I mean, can they smell a dog and know what that is?
Just any kind of foreign smell they don't like.
don't like.
So they'll probably get used to it at a certain point and won't mind coming up.
That's true.
So we'll have to keep an eye on them.
We need to get like some kind of motion detector lights. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but wouldn't that work?
Well,
Depends.
I don't know if it'd scare them off. Because think about it. Headlights coming down the highway don't scare them off. So
That's true.
not all the time anyway.
It's true. Can you taste the basil on the chicken?
Mm-hmm. I can actually.
Oh, the veggies are good.
Mm-hmm.
I love
really
vegetables. Especially zucchini. There's just something about zucchini. Once it's cooked, whether it's roasted in the oven or like sauteed in a pan on a stove,
See,
my body just says, eat more of that.
you love zucchini. For me, I could take it or leave it. I don't love zucchini.
Huh.
Like onions, carrots are okay. What I love is broccoli, Brussels sprouts, greens,
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
We had broccoli earlier in the week. We actually have some of that left over.
Yeah.
And I haven't cooked Brussels sprouts in a long time. Those are good.
I wouldn't be mad if you did.
Those are good.
Yeah.
I want to
Just
make
good.
sure I cook stuff you like.
Honey, I like everything you cook.
Oh,
You're an exceptional cook.
I didn't know about that.
I do. I'm the one eating it.
I do love to cook.
Well, you're good at it. Everything you make's good.
Yeah. I made some stuff I didn't care for.
You and my mom have that in common. My mom does the exact same thing. Everybody loves it, but then for some reason she doesn't like it.
I'm not really that good at cooking meat, but Austin is
Huh.
great at it.
I don't agree with that.
I do. I tend to overcook meat.
I don't think so. My favorite thing that you make is honey garlic chicken thighs.
I need to make that soon.
And any chicken you cook, any beef stir fry you cook, anything like that's always exceptional. So
Very sweet.
I would disagree with that
Yeah.
statement.
I did learn recently about cooking chicken breasts, and so the last time I made them, just on the stove was way better. I'm bad to not get a pan hot because I'm just in a rush. So I made sure the pan was hot first. And then the chicken breasts, they were much thinner than this, but I went ahead and made them thinner. And then I put them in the pan, and then I did not turn them. I cooked them like 4 minutes on one side, flipped them one time, cooked them 4 minutes on the other side, and took them off.
Yep.
And then I did not cut into them to see if they were done, for maybe 10 minutes. And I just did a quick Google search. How can I cook chicken breast better? And if you cut into them immediately, then all the juice comes out and they get dry. But of course, you want to know, are they done or not? You can also use a thermometer, but...
Yeah. That's the same way with steak. I've always heard roast it for at least 10 minutes after you take it off.
Yeah.
And it'll keep those juices.
Be better.
Yeah.
And for something like, if the chicken breasts are really thin, these were not that thin, even after patting out. But if they're really thin...
Typically don't have to worry too much about it anyway.
You don't need to cook them for more than 4 minutes on each side in a hot pan.
No.
And these potatoes, this is the way to cook potatoes. I love potatoes anyway, and we eat them lots of different ways, but that is so easy, and it cooks quick.
You ever had twice baked potatoes?
Yes.
Oh gosh,
Those
those
are good.
I haven't had one in forever, but
Good.
those are good.
What's good too is after they've been baked like this, the next morning, cut them up and fry them in a pan. That's good.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm getting full.
Me too. Kind of weird. Everybody just watching me pig out.
We like to just take you along and visit with you, so you've got to drop a comment and let us know. And we do a lot of those kind of meals, meat and veggies. It's just easy, good, healthy, cheapish, depending.
Nothing's cheap.
Not these days. You see that dragonfly, babe? It's trying to eat that bug. Oh, and
yeah.
I think it's got it. There's this dragonfly on the end of the house, and when Austin got home, he said, "Look, there's a dragonfly." I said, "That one was there earlier today." And yesterday, one got stuck in the house. Luckily, it was just at that window, so mere feet from the door, and I was able to just coax it towards the door. And then I was out here earlier, and like I felt something kind of biting me, and there was one on me. But that one on the side of the house over there just ate a bug that flew by. That dragonfly looks like it's that big.
It's pretty big, yeah.
Are you too full for some ice cream? You probably are.
Oh.
Typically you say you are after. I'll be ready for dessert as soon as I'm done eating, and then Austin's like, I gotta wait.
Well, here's the thing. I could, but I have to wait. I'm full now. And I know even if I do eat ice cream now, I'll still be hungry later. So I may just wait till later and get it then.
I'm pretty full, but I think I may eat a little bit.
Go for it. There you go. Get enough.
Yeah. Got potato in my chair.
Casualty of war.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is just barely any vanilla ice cream.
Eat all you want, huh?
Whenever you want some, dog, it's in there.
I'll be having some later. You can trust me on that. I tend to overeat at dinner a little bit, so I have to wait a little longer.
I don't usually eat ice cream much. That's just not something I like it, but that's just not something we keep or eat much.
No.
I didn't actually buy this ice cream.
No, we had it from another.
We had it from, yeah.
Yeah, some.
Someone else had extra and they sent it with us.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you know, if you're going to toss it, I'll take it.
Yeah, don't throw it out. We'll take it.
I do like ice cream, but I'm more of a candy person.
See, I'm kind of the same way. I'm more of like a
Candy and cookies.
cookie, pastry, that type of thing. More, and even more so than candy. Candy's okay, but I prefer like I said, a good Debbie.
Yeah.
I know they're horrible, but they taste good.
When I say candy, I'm thinking about like chocolate and caramel, basically.
See, when I think candy, I'm thinking Snickers, Reese's,
Yeah.
Twix.
Yeah, me too. Candy bars
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I know I'm going to regret this. I better knock on wood. But so far, the bugs hadn't been awful down here.
Not yet. Some years are worse than others. Some years are awful, and then I feel like most years are so, not bad.
You know what's weird, too? I've been hearing about all the cicada hatches everywhere. I hadn't heard the first one.
I know, I heard about that, and like this is the...
It's supposed to be like 20 different hatches happening.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be like the loudest and most that they've been in years, and we ain't heard the first one here
I haven't
yet.
heard a single one.
Maybe
been
they
weird.
haven't made their way this far south. I don't know.
I haven't. You'd think this would be the first place they'd be.
Well, yeah, and the person I heard talking about it was in South Carolina, so that can't be right. That's further south than us. I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, we always hear them in the summer. I'm assuming we'll hear them at some point, but...
Maybe. Like I said, you'd have thought they'd have been here by now.
By now, yeah.
Or come out or whatever. But
I probably told you about the time. This was at Don Carter State Park in Gainesville, Georgia. This was years ago. I don't even know if I had met you yet.
mm-hmm.
And we played, and it was the summer. We played music there. And we were under a tent, and we got up to play. And it was the weirdest thing. And I don't know what kind of bugs these were. You could see them. They were very tiny and very dark. They just all of a sudden, like, just sieged us. Just come on us. And it itched and it hurt. And basically, we were, missing time and, like, stopping playing for a second trying to itch. And we got to the end of the song and asked the crowd, are you experiencing this? And people had bug spray, and they come up and sprayed us.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you. It was terrible. I don't know
So
what that
kind of
was.
bugs?
I don't know.
Like, describe them again.
They were like tiny and dark. I mean,
Like how tiny?
like smaller than an ant. Some kind of flying bugs. It was crazy.
I don't know. Could be no-see-ums. Big old swarm of them.
You could see these no-see-ums.
Oh,
They hurt.
I don't know.
It was weird.
Yeah, so what you want to do after this?
I don't know. I guess I will clean up the kitchen.
Okay.
Not much to clean up. I kept it clean as I went.
And get started on one of the 1,000 other projects we got going.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Truth be told, what I will probably do this evening is take all this footage that we're filming right now and put it on my computer.
Yep. That's the life of a YouTuber, though.
I just get
You work about 24/7, it seems like.
I definitely edit videos at weird times.
You have to sometimes, though.
Sometimes you have to. And I get so excited when I film a video. I want to immediately get the footage into iMovie. That's what we use to edit. And start looking through it because I just get excited. It's fun.
I will say you do love what you do.
I do. I feel so blessed. I love it. I love coming up with the video idea and getting all the different angles and then putting it in iMovie and seeing how it turned out. And the comments. We love corresponding with y'all.
Well, you're good at it, so.
Very sweet. I do enjoy it. Been very blessed. God has definitely blessed us abundantly.
No doubt.
Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching.
You just sat here and watched us eat this whole time.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And if you have made it this far to the end, subscribe if you haven't.
Yep.
Give this video a like, leave us a comment. It helps us out here.
You alright? You gonna make it.
I guess we'll go in and do dishes and
get going on the next thing.
Sorry.
You're good.
Get going on to the next thing. But we always appreciate you watching and we love visiting with you. And like I said, drop us a comment and let us know what you think. As always, God bless you, God keep you, and we'll see you on the next one.